What is going on, Sweepers? Welcome back to another weekend wrap. Let's get into it. So we had a couple of Magpie teams vying for a little bit of finals action this weekend. I was finally able to get down and watch our wheelchair team in action, and let me just tell you, the streams don't do the game justice. It was intense, like the stuff off the ball that's happening, and these wheelchairs are just crashing into each other. I saw a guy flip and stuff. It was crazy, right? We were playing St Kilda. We needed to win to secure a top 2 spot. Obviously, you know, top 2, you get the second chance for finals. We beat them by 1 point, scored a goal right at the death of the game pretty much. Grabbed the ball for the last, I think maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and we just, you know, kept possession, couldn't let the Saints get the ball back. So that was great. It was such a great win. I met, you know, the team, and it was fantastic. The vibes were really, really good. I got pulled into the circle, and you know, got to sing the song with the team, and yeah, it was so much fun. The first final will be against Hawthorn in 2 weeks at the State Netball and Hockey Centre. I'm pretty sure. So if you can get down there, get down there. I will post updates and stuff when I know it. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, or I'll talk about it in my videos, because I know some of you are commenting that you don't have Instagram. So I'll post that up on there as well. But amazing, you know, congrats to Ben and the team. I'm definitely going to try and be there. And again, if you can make it, that would be absolutely amazing. So props to our wheelchair team, securing that top 2 spot, playing Hawthorn in 2 weeks in the first final. Now, the second little piece of Collingwood news is the wildcard round. We played Richmond, our Collingwood VFL side, played Richmond in the wildcard round to go into that sort of top 8 and start playing the proper finals. And it was an insane sort of game. We dominated right at the start, and then Richmond kicked, I think it was 5 or so goals in that second quarter to lead going into half time. And then we just absolutely blitzed it in that third quarter. I think we ended up kicking 9 goals in that third quarter, and the team were on fire. We won by 75 points, and you know, I think it sort of sends shockwaves through the competition when you can put a team, you know, like Richmond away by that much as well, and they just really turned it on, the flick of the switch. You saw classic Collingwood DNA stuff in there, high pressure, running off half back. Our big men did so well. Nathan Kruger kicked 4 goals. Last week it looked like he hurt his shoulder a little bit, but he was fine. Comes out, kicks 4 goals. He's kind of maybe putting his hand up for senior selection if we really need him. Aiden Begg, this was his coming of age game. Kicked 3 goals, laid 7 tackles, a bunch of hit-outs, was instrumental when he moved forward, and instrumental in the ruck as well. Same with Oscar Steen. So all our big men. Reece McGuinness kicked 3 goals. Joe Richard kicks 2. McGuinness, though, looks like he's done some sort of maybe collarbone or shoulder or something. Carmichael got concussed, so they're both a wait and see for next week's first final. I actually don't know who that first final is against, but you know, next week's first final, so that'll be a bit of a wait and see. Finn McRae, 23 and 6 tackles after playing 2 games in 3 days. Will Kelly did really well. Trent Bianco, Harvey Harrison, Trey Resco, all of these guys, you know, all the senior listed guys didn't do themselves any harm with being selected, because they all had outstanding games, and the whole team stood up. When you're losing by, I think it was 3 points going into half time, them putting a bunch of goals on and ended up winning by 75 points in a wild card, you know, start of the finals pretty much. It was just really great to see. And it was good to see, you know, the likes of Nathan Kruger finally getting reward for effort. And there's that, you know, term, reward for effort again. Kruger, I want the absolute world for him. His shoulders just, you know, they just keep messing up for him, and I hate that, because when he's on fire like this, he's clunking everything. He's such a great focal point in that forward line. So I want the absolute world for him, and it looks like he's going to have a really good final series. Like I said, Aiden Begg. Ed Allen was really well, played really well as well. So this Collingwood VFL side could bat deep into September. Here's hoping. You know, I talked in a couple of previous videos where we need this team to kind of mirror what the AFL team is doing as well. So, yeah, It was really great to see. If you can watch the replay, watch the replay. I think Collingwood on their YouTube have got, I think it's about 15 minutes or something of the highlights from the game. I implore you to watch that if you haven't already. Yeah, so definitely watch that if you can. Look, this weekend wrap up pretty quick. Only a couple of teams to talk about. The AFLW starts this Friday. We'll talk a little bit about that closer to the date, maybe on Thursday or something. But I'll be going to that, so if you see me there, come say hi. I do have, for you guys that watch the weekend wrap, I know there's not a lot of you, but for you guys that do, I do have a bit of news. The first guest leading up to, the first final will be on Wednesday. And the first guest, I'm just going to tell you right now. Jamie McLaren from Melbourne City, the Socceroo himself, a huge Collingwood fan. And you're the first to hear that I will be having a chat with him on Wednesday. And, if you have any questions for him, leave them down below. Any questions about the soccer, City, the Socceroos, the Women's World Cup, Collingwood, leave your thoughts and comments all down below. And I'll be sure to ask him a few because you guys will be the first, or you guys are the first that I've broken that news to. So that's going to be really, really, really exciting. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, Double Shackers, I'll swoop you later.